Good afternoon, everybody. 5 p.m., 5 on the dot. Welcome to your English class. And well, I hope you are all here on time. I've been waiting, to meet you again as every Monday at 5 p.m. We have our Survival English class sponsored by the Cancillería de Colombia and the program Colombia nos une and Centro Cultural Colombo Americano in Cali, where I'm streaming live, today. So, welcome, welcome, welcome. I hope you are here ready to learn some English. And well, it's a pleasure to be here, streaming from Cali. Today has been a little cold, in Cali, which is weird. I mean, not that cold, but anyway, Lina, hello, Lina, Sandra, Julie, Alejandro, hello, how you doing, Alejo? Dexy, good afternoon. Good afternoon and welcome to this English class. Michael, bienvenidos a todos un poquitico en español para los que vienen primera vez. No sé, tal vez haya unos de primera vez, tal vez no. Si es así, bienvenidos a esta clase de inglés que tenemos todos los lunes a las 5 de la tarde, hora de Colombia. So wherever you are here connected. So welcome, welcome. I see some people, from Medellin, Diego, Carol, Catherine, in Ohio. All right. Never been to Ohio, Kathy. All right. Miriam from Tunja, Luz, Felipe, Rocio, hello. How are you, Rocio? All right. And I hope you are doing all right. I hope you are beginning this week full of positive energy. It's the end of the month. Believe it or not, it's the second month of the year. Time flies. And we are on session 22. ¿Ok? Recuerden que todas las secciones están grabadas en la página de Facebook del programa Colombia nos une. Pueden ir allí, buscar las secciones que han pasado anteriormente. Esta es la sección número 22. Cada sección nueva es un nuevo empezar, pero empezamos siempre con un repaso, aprendemos algo de inglés, luego nos vamos con pronunciación, aprendemos una expresión idiomática, tenemos allí pues como una estructura que hemos ido siguiendo y la idea es que pues si es primera vez no se sientan extraños, alright, y si no es la primera vez pues que se peguen a esto. Okay, this is only English. All right, no more Spanish. All right, so let's do this. Let's do this because we have a lot of to cover. All right, I want to say hello to Jenson, Eduardo, Angelica from Fusagasuga. I like Fusagasuga. I've been there. Rocio, Katy, Diego. I love it. I love it when you understand. I love it. Okay, Carolina, and Neila. Again, welcome everybody. Remember, Timothea, Julie. Okay, it's great to see you guys. It's great to see you, Juliana. So, remember, every Monday, 5 p.m., if it is not a holiday, we meet here. We meet here. Basically, we learn some English. We learn some expressions. We learn how to do something in English. We practice pronunciation. I mean, we do a little of everything in an hour of class, and I mean, we try to do our best. So it's great to have you here. I love to say hello to all of you, Vanessa, Karen, Anna, Isabel from Japan. Oh my God. I'm sure you are they're a little cold, I guess, Janice says, Michael from Cali. Nice to hear you. Okay, from Denver, Esperanza, and Yolanda from Colombia. Let's start. And remember, we are always starting with a review. Siempre nos vamos a recordar un poco la clase pasada, a ver qué fue lo que aprendimos. Este recordar nos ayuda mucho con the remembering, the strategy of memory. Pam from Scotland. Oh, Scotland. Difficult English there. Okay. Okay, strength. Monica from Colombia. All right, here we go, guys. And let me tell you what we are going to do today in section 22. Remember, we are here because of the Cancillería de Colombia and the Colombia nos une program and Centro Cultural Colombo Americano. I cannot say it enough, where I work. I'm honored to work there. All right, so let's start, guys. So let me tell you, this is what we are going to do today. All right, we will start with a review of these expressions that we practiced last class to talk about likes and dislikes. All right. Yeah. Maria del Mar, greetings from New York. I love New York. Oh, it's great. Okay, good. Yolanda from Bogota. All right. Then we are going to make definitions. Today we are going to learn how to make definitions. Believe it or not, it's a very important activity. Learning how to make the definition of a word. And later we will discuss why that is so important. All right. We will talk about it. And in our pronunciation 10-minute activity, we are going to learn to identify and pronounce some magic E homophones. That's the name of this rule, the magic E homophones. You're going to see this and you're going to say, I didn't know that. I hope. All right. So, hey, Samir. Samir, welcome. All right. So, are you ready? I hope you are ready, okay, for an hour of action-packed and fun activities. All right, so here we go. Here we go. Let's start. Last class is review time. Okay, last class we talk about many things. Okay, but we were talking about how cool it would be to learn other expressions different to I like and I don't like. I mean, there's nothing wrong with I like, I don't like, but it's great if you know other expressions and you can say, more things besides I like and I don't like. So last class we learn some expressions. I hope you've been studying. I hope you've been repeating. And if it is your first class, espero que por lo menos con el repaso se aprendan un par. All right? So we do that. Okay? So here we go. All right. Here we go. These are some of the expressions that we learn to discuss likes and dislikes. I'm just going to go over them. For likes, we learn I'm really into, I'm really into mathematics. I'm really into English. All right. I'm crazy about practicing sports. I love hamburgers. I love beer. All right. I enjoy drinking wine, for example. I don't know if you enjoy that, and I live for. So we have these expressions that are different from I like. And I would love that you use some of them. Remember, not all of them, but two of them, so that you don't say I like all the time. And we also learn some dislikes expressions. Like, for example, I'm not into, I'm not into, I'm not into, I'm not into playing chess, for example. I can't stand, like I can't stand popular music, a reggaeton, in my case, all right? I hate, I don't care for, and I'm fed up with. So we learn this, we learn how to, say some sentences with that, and we are going to review today, all right? I'll say hello to Daniela there. And here we go. I hope you participate in this little review. As usual, I have a little activity, all right? And our activity, remember that these expressions can be followed by a verb or a noun. We talked about that, okay? Our activity is called the right answer. Yeah, we're going to choose the right answer. So let's see if you are ready. So what I have for you is a question, like for example, this question, what kind of music do you like? What kind of music do you like? And I hope you are answering the question yourself. But anyway, I have three answers and you're going to select the correct one. So here we go. I have one. I like it heavy metal. I love to heavy metal. I'm really into heavy metal. And one of them is correct. Which one is the correct answer? Hey, Luis Alberto from Bucaramanga. Nice to see you, Luis. Thank you for being here. Thank you for being here. It's a pleasure. Like, for example, Jorge says he loves hip hop. Esperanza goes for A. I like it heavy metal. Carolina goes for the last one. I'm really into heavy metal. Lisaida, good afternoon. All right. The last one for Yuli. Thank you, Yuli. Bibi. The last one, Roger. The last one, Yesenia goes for the last one. Angela goes for the last one. Many people go for the last one. What happened with the others? I like it heavy metal and I love to heavy metal. Some people goes for I love to heavy metal. Okay, 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 okay. Here we go, here we go. You might be right, you might be wrong, but you will learn something from this, even if you are right or wrong. Okay, so the correct answer is ta 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 ta. I'm really into heavy metal. I'm really into heavy metal. All right. Yeah. The first one is not correct. All right. The first one is not correct. I like it heavy metal is not correct because you are using it. If you say I like heavy metal, that's correct. But you cannot use it and heavy metal because they are talking about the same. So not correct. The second one, I love to heavy metal. Somebody is here. Carolina says because they eat. Okay, that's good. Oh, Carrie. Carrie is really into gospel music. That's good. The second one, why is not correct? What's going on with the second one? What's the problem with the second one? Because from the first one, we learned that you don't need to say eat if you are talking about the object in this case. All right. How about the second one? What would be the correct version? Sandra says the two. I love it. Okay, good. Yes, we don't need that two. We'll just say I love heavy metal. It's not necessary to say two. Elsie, good afternoon. Yeah, thank you, Maria. Thank you. Yes. Neila, so you will say heavy cha cha cha, heavy cha cha. I'm not sure what that is. In Yadi. I'm not sure. I'm not sure. Tell me, guys, if you are looking at myself blurry because somebody says it's blurry. It could be your equipment. Oscar says two is a mistake. Angela, hello from the United States. Hello, Angela. All right. So yes, that's correct. I love to. No, I love heavy metal. Yeah, yeah. Okay, Laura. Laura gives an explanation about when you used to, and I think that's correct. Yeah. Okay. Okay. Juliana says that she's looking at the image correctly. Okay. Julie says clearly. All right. Oscar, very good. Very good. It's okay. All right. So let's continue. Let's continue. I hope you check your equipment, and you can see us better. All right. Okay. At least the screen, what is worth to see. Okay, good. So here we go. Here we go. Thank you. You learned something from there. Remember, you don't need it. I like it. No, I like heavy metal. And you don't need that too. I love heavy metal. I have another question. How do you like Italian food? Okay, yeah. How do you like? What's your opinion? How do you like? Do you like it or you don't like it? All right. And I'm crazy about it. Yes, I do. I not stand it. I not stand it. Which one is correct? Okay. Hey, Gina. Good afternoon. Okay, Jorge, you can see the class really well, Jorge. Well, all right. Andres says, but what is the correct one, Andres? Sandra says it's number one. Bibi says I'm crazy about. Julie says number one. Yolanda goes for number two. Number one for yes. Laura goes for number one. Can I use two? Juliana, you use two to separate two actions. Okay, I'm crazy about it. Many people go for the first one. The first one. A. Carol, very good. So maybe it's the first one. I don't know. Let's check it. And the answer is the first one. I'm crazy about it. Okay. It wouldn't be correct if I said I'm crazy about it, Italian food, for example. I can also say I'm crazy about Italian food. All right. Good. Yeah. The second one. Why is not correct? Yes, I do. No, it's not correct. Can I say that to answer that? Yeah. How do you like Italian food? Yes, I do. Can I say that? Oh, it's impossible. You guys help me. Yeah. We said it's number one. Okay. Now tell me. Maybe yes, I do, says Timoteo. All right. Thank you, Timo. Okay. Because you're not questioning, do you like Carolina? Carolina, I love you. Very good, Carolina. Pay attention to Carolina's answer. Carolina says, you are not questioning, do you like? It's not a yes, no question. Okay. If it were a yes, no question, I would say, oh, yes, I do. Okay. Yeah. Bibi, they are not asking if you like it. Great. It's not a WH question, Lau. Oh, nice explanation. Very good. Very good. And what about the third one? Oscar, you're right. The third one, I not stand it. I not stand it. Why is not that correct? Miriam from Dominican Republic. Oh, Miriam, we always say hello to you. Yeah. Yeah, Elsie, very good. Carolina. Okay, the third is I can't stand it. Jason, very good. Pay attention. I don't stand it. No, I can't. I can't stand it. I can't stand it. Normally, you don't say I don't stand it. No, you say I can't stand it. That's why number three is not correct. I can't stand it, or I can't stand Italian food. The auxiliary do, Angela. The auxiliary can better. Okay, because normally you don't say I don't stand it. You say I can't stand it. I can't stand it. Thank you, Astrid. That's the correct one. Jason, the correct one. Good. Two more, two more. So remember the expressions. Remember, two more. Here we go. Here we go. Pa-pa-pa-pam. Do you like sports? And we have, I live for it. I don't care for them. I enjoy watch sports. Which one is correct? Think about it. Think about it. Do you like sports? So I live for it. I don't care for them. I enjoy watch sports. Some people go for number one. Thank you. Thank you. Some people go for number one. Number one is like, we're getting votes for number one as crazy. I live for it. Yeah. Catherine goes, yes. Some people go for number two. Carolina went for number two. Astrid went for number two. They are rebels. They don't want number one. Okay. Yes, goes for number one. Yesenia. Maria. Very good, Maria. All right. Good. Jason goes. Jason, you're a rebel. Okay, Maria. Yolanda is more than a rebel. She goes, no, it's number three. Okay. Very good. Very good. Remember, even if you are not right, you are learning something. Okay. Even if you are wrong. Juliana says, I don't know. I go for one, two, and three. None is correct, Bibi. None. Okay, none is correct. Let's talk about it. Let's talk about it. The most correct one will be, do you like sports? Yes. So it would be, I don't care for them. I don't care for them. That would be the most correct one in these three. Okay, maybe you could say yes or no at the beginning, but okay, you can also answer like this. It's a possibility. All right, good. And so it's I don't care for them. What's the problem with number one? I live for it. Anybody? Can somebody tell me the problem with number one? Try to look for a problem because there is a problem. Okay. And here is where we are learning. Aquí es donde de verdad uno, ay, claro, ahí se aprende algo. Carolina, the it. Okay, why the it, Carolina? Very good. The problem is the it. Yes, it. That's the problem. But why? What would be the correct answer? Astrid. Ba, 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 ba. Thank you, Astrid. I send you a virtual hug. Good. Very good, Astrid. Yeah. It is singular, and the question is asking about spores, and spores are plural. So I would say I live for them. Yeah, Sandra says it's them. She's asking, yes, it's plural. Yes, Gina, very good, very good. I live for them. Eusi, that would be beautiful. So that's why the first one. All right, good. Carol, them. All right. Number three, I enjoy watch sports. That looks good. No? I enjoy watch sports. Okay, what about that? Number three. I enjoy watch sports. Why not? Thank you, Gina. I love that comment. I love it. Sandra, watching. Sandra says, I enjoy watching sports. George, I enjoy watching sports. Okay. So that's the correct one, watching, because after enjoy, normally the verb goes with ing. Carol, you got it. Julie, you got it. Beautiful. Yeah. Yeah. So I enjoy watching sports. I enjoy watching sports. All right. That would be the correct one. I enjoy. I can also say I enjoy sports. I can also say that I enjoy sports, but if I'm going to use the activity, I would have to say watching. As Jason says, the problem is watch. It has to be with ing. Guys, we've learned some English today. We're learning some English. It's incredible. And I think I have a last one. Let's see. Yes, I have a last one. Are you ready? I'm ready. Here we go. What's your favorite type of movies? What's your favorite type of movies? Okay. I'm fed up with. I'm fed up with. Good. I'm crazy about suspense. All right. I'm really into watching. Which one is correct? Bibi has a question while you guys are thinking. Roger says it's number two. Bibi, I'll answer your question in a bit. Okay, in a bit when we finish this. Okay. Second one, everybody goes for second one. What's going on? What's going on with number one and number three? Everybody goes like is two. Okay, Carolina, Adriana, Vanessa, Juan. So this was too easy. Yeah. Everybody goes for number two. Number two. Number two. Okay. It's the second one. The second one. Okay. And the answer is the second one. I'm crazy about suspense. Suspense movies. All right. Good. What's the problem with number one? I'm fed up with. I'm fed up with. I'm fed up with. What's the problem with the first one? Oscar, you're right. Yes, straight. Catherine is right. So what's the problem with I'm fed up with? Hello, Margarita. Nice having you, Margarita. Okay, so I'm fed up with. What's the problem? Oh, there's no problem with I'm fed up with. There's no problem with I'm fed up with. First one doesn't answer the question. Oh, Gina, that's great. Okay, yeah, the first one really doesn't answer the question because you say, I'm fed up with what? You don't have the complement. Yeah, yeah, it's what type? You have to tell me what type. Good. What about the third one? I'm really into watching. I'm really into watching. Anybody? I'm really into watching. Richard. Tricky questions, Richard. Tricky questions. Teachers, we are like that. We like tricky questions. All right, good. I'm really into watching. Julia, I don't understand your answer, but I hope. Into suspense movies, Roger. I'm really into suspense movies. All right. Good. Yeah. Into watching suspense movies. You are not really saying, you're missing the compliment. You're missing the compliment. That's why this is not correct. Okay. Guys, I think you guys rock. You've done a great review. Thank you for participating. I had a question about the difference between I don't care about them, I don't care of sports. Bibi, I don't care of. I don't. You don't really use it that way. That would be incorrect. I don't care for sports is good, and I don't care about them is possible. Is possible. I don't care about something is possible. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I don't care of doesn't really Bibi says as doesn't really exist. I don't care about or I don't care for. Okay, good. Yeah, that would be. Okay, good. Great. So, are you ready to learn some more English? Let's do it. Okay, pay attention to me. Okay, I'm going to explain to you something really helpful when it comes to compensate. I don't know if you have heard about the concept of compensating. Compensating is a strategy that speakers of a language use, when you don't know a word. So if you don't know a word, but you want to say something, normally you use a definition. You use a definition to talk about, that word that you don't know exactly the name. and that's compensating. So that's why making definitions is so important, because if one of these days you don't remember a word or you don't know the word, you can say, hey, I need that element that you use to cut. Ah, you need some scissors. Oh, that's exactly the word. So compensating making definitions is very important. So I'm going to share with you how to make definitions in English. Oh, Edward got it. Very good, very good. Okay, good. So here we go, guys. Pay attention to me. Pay attention to me. Let's see if I can explain this to you. All right, good. So I have here, three words. I'm going to start with this one. It's a drone. I mind that some of you know what a drone is. Good. But what I'm going to show you is two sentences that describe a drone. Okay. So a drone is a machine. That's one piece of information. And this machine flies and records video. So all this information belongs to the definition of a drone. But I have two sentences. Okay, good. Now, I have the word influencer. I don't know if you know what an influencer is. This is a very fashionable word, trendy. All right. So I have some information. An influencer is a person, yeah, and this person shares information on the social media. So that's what an influencer is. All right, good. And I have another word, a glamping hotel. I don't know if you ever been to a glamping hotel. What is that, teacher? So a glamping hotel is a place, and in this place you go camping with glamour. You go camping with glamour. It's a new concept. Yeah, good. Yeah, so you can see that. Thank you, Edward, for the definition that you have there. That's exactly what I'm talking about. All right. We have a word, for example, drone, influencer, and glamping hotel, and we have some information about that word. But the information that we have is in different pieces. We are going to put together those pieces, okay, using one word, okay? And here we go, here we go. So remember the pieces? It's a machine. This machine flies and records video. That's for the drone. It's a person. This person shares information on the social media. That's for the influencer. It's a place. In this place, you go camping with glamour. Yeah, good. So how do we put together this information? And it's kind of simple, really, really, because it's using some words that you already know, some words that are very common. Yeah. So here we go. We have the three words. Okay. Let's go for the first one. So we have this definition. A drone is a machine that flies and records video. So you can see that from the two sentences that I have one sentence now. Okay. So it's a machine that flies and records video. Okay. Let's go with the influencer. An influencer is a person who shares information on the social media. So this person shares information on the social media. And a glamping hotel is a place where you go camping with glamour. All right. And you can see that we have a cool definition and we are using one word to connect this information. Okay. These words have a name. The words are that, who, and where. And these words, well, they have a name, but one of the uses of this is to put together the information. And I don't know if this makes sense to you, but I'm going to explain a little further. All right. So the name of these words, grammatically, they are called relative adverbials, but I mean, that's not like super important. Important is that you can use them. And I have here, it's a machine that flies and records video. The word is that, and we normally use to connect information about an object or an idea. So when you have an object and you want to make a definition, you put some information together, you use that. Yeah. It's a person who shares information on social media. Who, we use it for a person. You can say there. All right. It's kind of self-explanatory. And where, well, you use it for a place when you want to connect information about a place. Okay. So I hope you don't have any questions at this point, because now we're going to practice. You know that I like practice more than talking, So I like to know if you have some questions on the chat, like super, super fast, questions about this. So, okay, okay. Vamos a hacer definiciones, podemos juntar esa información con estas palabras. That's pretty much it. All right. And we put together information referring to an object using that, referring to a person using who, and referring to a place using where. I don't see any questions on the chat. And that means one possibility is that you totally understand. You are like, oh, I understand. Or another one is that you don't understand anything and you don't want to say. Okay. Corey, hello, good afternoon. Okay. Yesenia says all is okay. Thank you, Yesenia. Thank you for telling me that. That's what every teacher wants to hear. All is okay, teacher. All right, good. Yes, teacher, we understand. Edward, Juliana, you get it. All right. Now you can make really simple definitions, or you can make really complicated definitions. You are going to practice now, and I'm going to be here just checking if you practice good enough. All right. So here we go. Your practice. Okay. Put the two pieces of information together. I have two pieces of information for you. I have. There's the picture of Tim Berners. Okay. Tim Berners-Lee is a scientist, and he invented the World Wide Web. Okay. So how can you put those two pieces of information together? If somebody asks you, hey, who's Tim Berners-Lee? All right. So let me listen. Astrid said, which can be used. Yes, Astrid. It also is possible. Yeah. With a little twist. Yes, Yesenia, but can somebody tell me the complete sentence? I know it's a lot of writing, but it's the only way I can practice with you guys. But if somebody can, Yesenia says, let's use who. Richard says, let's use who. Yeah, perfect. But what would be, oh, Carolina. Thank you, Carolina. Good. If Carolina answered the others, Tim Berners-Lee is who invented the www. Okay. Tim Berners-Lee is a scientist who invented the World Wide Web. BB, you totally rock. Thank you, Maria del Pilar. Thank you, Sandra. Oscar, very good, very good. And I really thank you for writing your comment there. I know it's extra work for you, but it's the only way we can practice, and the only way we can see, the structure. Okay, good. Yes, you are right. It's who, and we have this version of the definition of who Tim Berners-Lee is. Tim Berners-Lee is a scientist who invented the World Wide Web. So we have here a complete definition, and this is a beautiful definition. I mean, it's no substandard definition. No, this is the definition. I mean, this is great English, Yeah, when you say something like this, you go like, wow. If somebody asks you, hey, who's Gabriel Garcia Marquez, and you said, writer. Okay. But what if you say Gabriel Garcia Marquez is a writer who won, a literature prize? That's an excellent definition. Very good, very good. Thank you, Paola, for taking the time to do it. That Gina, all right. Angela, thank you. Yeah, who invented, says Astrid. Very good, guys. Excellent. Now let's try another one. Put the two pieces of information together. Okay, and take your time to do it. Okay, here we go. Let me see. Bibi, the answer for your question is yes. Yeah, you can also do that with that, but normally I would use who, but it's a matter of style. Okay, so what about this one? I'm waiting to see. I just need a couple of people, to answer the complete sentence, but if more want to do it, that's all right. Okay, you are guys thinking, you say, oh, okay, so I'm waiting. Okay, so I live in a small village. In my village, there's no public transportation. It's very small. Carolina, you took the time to do this for me. Thank you, Carol. I live in a small village where there's no public transportation, says Carolina. What a definition, Carol. Excellent English. Chandra, go, you rock. Go for it. Edward, super Edward. Thank you. Thank you. Catherine says where, use where, and that's it. Good. Maria Alejandra, thanks so much. Wow, you guys are incredible. Very good. Very good. You totally rock. Here we go. Here we go. I live in a small village where there's no public transportation. And you're putting together a very nice piece of information in English, using the relative adverbial where, all right? Because you are referring to a place, okay? Good, good, good. Thank you, Rafa. Thank you, Richard, for taking the time to doing that. Miriam, you are right. This Ida, very good, guys. Congrats, congrats. Excellent, Dexy. Very good. So this is the way, Paola is using which, can be accepted, These connections can be used with, using where I think is in a way a little more accepted. I would say no correct. I don't want to say correct. Yeah, but yeah. Thank you, lady. Thank you, OC. Very good, very good. Like in Charlotte. All right, I've been to Charlotte, Carol, and yes, you are right. I mean, if you don't have transportation, you're kind of, you don't know what to do. Yeah, transportation is good. In big cities, transportation is quite good. Like if you go to New York or you go to Chicago, things like that. All right, good. So excellent, very good, very good. Well done, guys. So let's do now that you know how to put together the information, let's see if you can choose the correct one in some sentences. Okay, so we're going to do just three. Let's work. What's the correct choice? I'm waiting for you. What's the correct choice? Anybody? Neil Armstrong was the first person, and walked on the moon. Catherine goes for who, Yeah, Edward goes for who, Maria goes for who. Maria, who? Very good. Thank you, Adriana. Thank you, Edward. Because it's a person, Edward. Snell Armstrong, we're talking about a person. So, yes, the answer is who. Okay, Neil Armstrong was the first person, is one piece of information. And Neil Armstrong walked on the moon. Walked on the moon, is the second piece of information, and we put it together. Very good, very good. I love it when you guys understand it, Yeah, that's very good, very good. And remember, this is all about using your English and make it better, you know. Oscar, I'm sorry that you have connection problems. I hope you can watch, the class if you are cut off. All right, good. Okay, so here we go, guys. Let's do two more. Let's do two more. I have another one for you. What about this one? Tell me. What about this one, guys? Rovira says that who is for a person great. What's the correct choice? And Maria goes for that. Miriam goes for that. Yes goes for number two, which is that. Anahi, Carolina, great. Carol, very good. I mean, this is like piece of cake for you guys, and I love it. I love it when it's like that. Good. Yeah. Thank you, Oscar, for taking the time to rewrote the sentence. Right? Good. Yeah. So here we go with a cell phone. A cell phone is a device that you use to contact people. All right. A cell phone is a device that you use to contact people. Well, in its basic definition, no, because I mean, cell phones are used for so many things nowadays, But yes, it's a device that you use to contact people. That, yeah, Kathy says, easy. Teacher, this class was very easy. Well, I think it's good. It's good sometimes. And let's do the last one. Okay. What's the correct choice? Okay. What's the correct choice? Okay. So, what do you think about this one? What do you think? Catherine Carolina go immediately for where? Diana goes for where? Astrid goes for where? I think everybody goes for where because, I mean, you're talking about a place. Exactly. I want to live in a country where everybody has access to the internet. Yeah. Yeah. Where everyone, and that's what I'm telling you here, guys. A definition like this is a definition that is very well written. I mean, this is a very nice definition, when you want to say something, when you want to use where, that, or who to put together these definitions. Yeah. Richard says that Colombia is that country. Yeah. Yeah, right. Okay, good. What I like you to do with this where, that, and who is that I like you to think, of objects or words or things that you don't know or you always forget the name and try to make a definition for it. That would be a good practice, and it's something that I would recommend. Okay. Next class, we will do a little a review of this with some tricks as I like, yeah. And thank you, Michael, for writing that down. Yeah. And I hope is clear. Remember, every time that you want to put together pieces of information about a person, use who. Pieces of information about a place, use where. Pieces of information about an object or an idea, use that. Okay, good. Thank you, Oscar, for rewriting that. It's a good practice anyway. So there it is. That's that piece of knowledge that I have for you today. And now we have time for pronunciation practice. We've been talking about homophones. I don't know if you remember that. Homophones, we've been doing like a couple of sessions on homophones and how important it is to identify words that maybe, they have this sound that is similar, whatever. Okay, so here we go. I'm going to show you something very cool today, and it's a question that I have here for you. I hope you understand the question. The question is, in which of these words, I'm going to show you some words, yeah, the vowel says its name. Teacher, what does that mean? Yeah, the vowel says its name. The vowel says its name. What is that? You know that vowels, they have, in the alphabet, they have a pronunciation. Yeah, the la letra A in English in the alphabet is A. That's the name of the vowel. Uh, the name of the vowel A is E. You know, yeah, good. And the name of the vowel O is O. So you also know, I think you understand that Edward is writing the pronunciation is equal to the writing. Okay, the pronunciation is equal to the pronunciation in the alphabet. That's the name of the letter. Okay, and for example, if you read the word, vowel, you can identify that in the word vowel, the O doesn't sound as O, and the E doesn't sound as E. That the sounds are different, and that's one of the things. That's one of the things that is difficult about English. The so many different possibilities of vowel sounds they have. They have around 14 different vowel sounds. In Spanish, we have 5 vowel and 5 vowel sounds. Okay, yeah. So A, will sound as A, you know, E will sound as E, and O, U, and I was missing I. Okay, so in which of these words the vowel says its name? In which of these words the vowel says its name? Okay, pay attention. Let's see if you can identify those words in which the vowel says its name. So I want you to take a minute and check these words, and you see if you can identify the words in which the vowel says its name. Okay, let's see. You're going to tell me, teacher, is number 1, is number 8, is number 6. I don't know. Just take a minute. Try to pronounce the words in your head or aloud if you want to do it. So you say, interesting. So in number one, yes or no? In number two, okay, yes or no? Okay, Lao has already some, you know. Okay, Edward has number 5, 3, 6, and 8. Okay, Jess says number 2. Okay, 326 million. Sandra, 2368. Okay, okay. 3 and 2. Richard has some. Okay, good. And this is a very nice exercise, guys, because by identifying those words in which the sound, you know, is the sound or the name of the letter, you can improve your pronunciation a lot. I mean, it's incredible. Okay, so let me show you. Okay, Timo, thank you. George, thank you. Gina. Let's say you will check yourself. Let's see. I'm going to show you first. The words, yeah, in which the the sound of the vowel is different. Okay, is different. Okay, these are the ones that are different. These are not the answers. Okay, and we have hat. Yeah, it doesn't sound hate. No. Pet. Okay, pet. The sound of the letter is e. No. Okay. Yeah. Beat. The sound of the letter is it. And cat. The sound of the letter is u. Yeah. Yeah. So in these words, the letters, the vowels, they don't sound as their names. Okay. So I hope you get it. Okay. In these letters, that's not the answer. I'm going to show you the answers. Okay. I'm going to show you the answers. These are the answers. Okay. In the word hate, a sounds as the vowel, the alphabet. Pete, okay, bite, and cute, cute. So in the words that we have on the right, they have the magic e homophone, okay, sound. Yeah, Rovira, cat, remember, doesn't sound. Yeah, so and you can say that these words, you know, they are kind of similar but they sound different. You know, hat and hate, pet and pit. Yeah, you got it. Yes, beat and bite, and cat and cute. All right, so you can see. So identifying this sound is going to help you. It's going to help you. I have a little definition here. You know, remember, these are the sounds. You know, and it's basic version definition. You know, is a vowel after a short vowel sound like hate, pit, you know, bite, and cute is short sound, and a single consonant, because we have the T, 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 T there. That is not always T, but in this case they are. The vowel says its name, you know, it says its name. It takes the pronunciation of the letter when you say the alphabet. And that's a rule. This is a rule that they normally teach uh, native speakers in the United States. Many native speakers, they know this rule, and that's the way they make the, you know, the sense of the pronunciation. Why is the exercise? Carolina says that it's difficult, but she likes it. Yes, it might be a little tricky. Okay, but what is the point? The point is that if you identify these sounds, hate, pit, bite, and cute, when you see the other words, you are going to say, okay, wait, it's no hate, it's no pit, no, it's hat, pet, you know, yeah, and is beat, no bite. So in that way. So what I suggest you do with this is that you practice. And how can you practice? I'm telling you how you can practice this. You can find homophones for the magic e words. I have here some magic e words. Yeah, these words are words in which the um, the vowel sounds as its name in the alphabet. For example, the first one is eight. The letter A, it sounds as a. Eight is the past tense of it. The second word is base, base. The third word is pride, I. The fourth word is break, break. The fifth word is gene, gene. And the sixth word is nose, oh, nose. So all of these words, in these words, the alphabet, the letter of the alphabet sounds, as that. Yeah? Now, what is your challenge, your homework, if you want to take it like that? I like you, and I promise that next class I'm going to give you the answers. I like you to find words that sound the same, even if they are written different. For example, I'm going to give you an example. Eight is the same pronunciation that eight, same pronunciation. Okay, eight, eight. That's your work during this week. Okay, I like you to be very juiciositos. Okay, another word that sounds like base, another word that sounds like pride or break or gene or nose. Okay, and that's your homework, and there you are going to practice. Okay, good. Yeah. Miriam, eat is different to eight. Is different. Eat, no. Eight and eight are similar. The pronunciation, Lina, is break, break. Okay, and there might be another word, that sounds similar to break. Okay, good. So that's your homework. That's your task. Do you understand? Rovera says similar words in writing. Okay, good. Carolina says, for example, breathe is similar to what? Yeah. Maria Alejandra says desert and dessert. You know, Neila goes for eight. Okay, good, good. For example, Norma says eat and eat. Okay, that's good. But I want you to find the homophones, of these words: base, pry, break, gene, and nose. Carol has one. We will talk about it, Carol. I think you are right. Okay. Rafa, three and three are not homophones because the sound of is different. So three and three. Okay, three. Okay. Guys, well, we are almost done. Almost done. I hope, you guys go over this. Okay. Okay. Thank you, Liana, for your Edward, what about that? What about that? Edward, I want you to read Edward's. Edward says that Jean sounds like Jean. And he might be right. He might be right. Okay. And I thank you, Maria El Pilar. You're looking for words. That's beautiful, guys. That's what you have to do. Yeah, that's what you have to do. Okay, getting these words, practicing, your brain is gonna get them. You're going to improve your pronunciation, and that's marvelous, guys. I mean, it's really important that you work on your pronunciation. Okay, Gina, how often do we have these classes? We have these classes every Monday. Okay, every Monday at 5 p.m. Colombian time. Okay, 5 p.m. Sandra, I love that word. Actually, I like that word very much. Okay, Sandra, very good. Gina, they are difficult. Yes, they are. Pamela, hello. Yeah, we do remember, Gina, we do these classes every Monday. Okay. Yeah, thank you guys. Thank you very much. We have like 5 minutes, guys. Walter, hate. I like that word too for one of the homophones. Oh, Walter is, I mean, you are on fire. Yeah. Next class is next Monday, 5 p.m. And we have 5 minutes, guys, to go over the expression of the week, the idiomatic expression of the week. Ya nos hemos aprendido un poco de expresiones, ¿ok? Uy, Katy, yes, yes. Those three words are very difficult. But if you have problem with them, practice them and you will overcome it for real, for real. Okay, good. Okay, here we go, guys. I have the expression of the week, okay, the idiom of the week. Remember, those idiomatic expressions that, again, if you add this to your vocabulary, your English is going to get much better. You know what? And the expression of today is sleep on it. Sleep on it. And we have a sentence that says, you don't have to give me your decision now. Sleep on it and let me know tomorrow. Sleep on it. Okay, good. So what's the Eduard? Thank you. Excellent. Miriam says, think about it. Think about it. Think about it. Thank you, Gina. All right. And Edward has consúltalo con la almohada. You see, and it's not literal. I mean, you're not going to talk to your pillow about it. Good. Yeah, yeah. But you're going to think about it. Yeah. You have to think about it. Okay. So to wait until the next day before making a decision. Yeah, yeah, before making a decision. I'm what I'm telling you, yeah, so it's to wait, to wait. So like, for example, if I said, I don't know, Martina, do you want to go to the movies with me on Friday? And Martina says, instead of say, I'm going to think. That's good. I'm going to think. Oh, okay, Martina. It's better if you say, I'm going to sleep on it. Oh my God, that's great English. I love when students do that, and I love when you are able to add new expressions, new vocabulary into your English. In that moment, you are improving your English. All right? Yeah, you are improving your English. Yes, Rafa, you got the correct answer. And he says, "Ask to your pillow." Yeah, it's like that. It's like think about it. But over the night. You're going to think about it over the night. So it's much better if you say, I will sleep on it, or I'm going to sleep on it. All right, good. Yeah. So and that would be great. That would be great. Yeah. Is uh, m- these expressions, remember, are not literal, but they can be used into conversation, and your English is going to be much better. Okay, good. So guys, before we close this with this class today, I mean, this is our flies. Time flies. Another expression, time flies. Um, I'd like to know if you have any questions. Rovira, you will improve if you keep on practice. If you keep on practicing, okay, good. Yeah, Juliana is going to sleep on the homework. Okay, yeah, I'm gonna sleep on it. I'm gonna sleep on it, Norma. On it. Remember, on it, not in it. I'm gonna sleep on it. I'm gonna sleep on it. All right, on. Okay, good. Okay, Miriam, thank you very much. Excellent class today, guys. If you don't have any question, I will see you next Monday. Next Monday is March already, and it would be great to see you here. 5 p.m. Facebook, Colombian Osune page. We are streaming online, and it would be great. Yeah. So, guys, have a nice week, and I will see you in exactly 8 days, 5 p.m. Thank you very much, guys. Thank you, Maria Alejandra, Norma, Timo, Miriam. Jess, thank you very much for being here, and participating. It makes the world for me. It means the world for me. Yeah, that's what I meant. Okay, Maria del Pilar, thank you. Lucy, thank you. Have a nice week. Um, Keep on working on your English. Always don't stop. Don't stop. Okay. Bye bye, Carol. Bye bye, Neila, Pamela. Thank you. Thank you. Thanks so much, guys. Thanks so much. Okay.